Alright, so today I'm going to focus a little bit more on exploring because I'm locked behind quests based on adventure rank. And I'm also just going to collect some primogems so I can save up for wishes.
Leave it all to me.
Once I get enough fates for the beginner wish, I'll wish once more. And if I get a 5-star, we'll wait and see what happens. Might as well just spend my resin in the meantime. Also, if I get Xiangling, that technically counts as a 5-star, right? Xiangling is definitely a 5-star.
With the wind.
That's not a real elemental burst.
Wind blade.
Oh, and for those of you who don't know, if you collect this Sunsetia, you'll get a free chest.
A reward on the road.
You don't get any primogems from it though, but nice little detail.
Nice and spicy.
I also kind of forgot about the mechanic where drops for monsters increase as your world level increases. So I was wondering why these treasure hoarders didn't drop that much stuff. But then I remembered, I'm only world level 1. I also just remembered I don't have the constellation where it pulls in the monsters. I'll get to that eventually. Playing on this account so far has reminded me of how great Genshin is in terms of what there is to do. I think the game appeals to a lot of different people. Like, you could be a casual who doesn't care that much about combats, and maybe you're the type of person who enjoys story more. Or on the flip side, you care more about the abyss and combats rather than the story. And yeah, it's just whatever the person prefers to do. Also, I have not seen a single gold leyline. I guess it's just hidden on the map. I haven't unlocked it yet.
Get them.
But yeah, as I progress on this account, I'll probably include characters that people don't really build that much, so I can show that you don't have to use meta characters to do well in this game, in terms of combat. But for the time being, I have to use the starter characters because that's all I have. And I honestly don't mind it because Animal Traveler is actually not bad starting off in the game. It does fall off really hard once you get into the later stages of the game, but early on there are a lot of fragile monsters that you can group together, and Animal Traveler is really good at that. Alright, 2 more ley lines and then I'll be able to rank up to Adventure Rank 9. Oh, and by the way, I'll probably be keeping Dual Blade on Traveler for silly purposes. Like any adequate Genshin player, you know that Dual Blade is Traveler's best sword. Okay, I should get Adventure Rank 9 after doing this ley line.
I'll catch up. Steady as.
Although Animal Traveler isn't the best, it is quite satisfying to play. Okay, there we go. Adventure Rank 9. And it also looks like I've unlocked the shop in Mondstadt with the animal sigils. Let's go check that out.
Look! Doesn't that shop look interesting? Let's see what they're selling.
Welcome. Every treasure here is unique, guaranteed.
Is this also Ayaka's voice actor? Because it sounds really much like it.
Is there anything that catches your eye?
No, nothing in particular, but if you have primogems, I will buy those off of you.
I've been trying to make something a bit special recently, and I need a lot of animo sigils to decorate it with.
What could possibly require hundreds of animo sigils?
It seems the Animo Archon approves of your adventures then.
No, the only thing he approves of is excessive drinking.
More to the point, any animal sigils you find you can trade in here for items in the shop.
Okay, so eventually you'll be able to purchase everything if you explore all of Mondstadt. Right now, I don't think any of these will be helpful because I just started out. Maybe the sword billets, I could maybe make a prototype ranker out of that. But you do get one for free from the Adventurers
Animo
Guild.
sigils appear all over Mondstadt. If you find yourself short, just keep exploring. Okay, you got me. It's actually more complicated than that, but it's easier for people to understand if I just say it's for decoration.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
Please also visit if you come across any weird and wonderful treasures on your adventures.
You want an Anemoculus? Anyway, look. Ayaka 1, Ayaka 2. And then there's Ayaka 3 in Inazuma. And then Ayaka 4, Ayaka 5, yeah. The voice actor of Ayaka does a lot of side voices with NPCs. Also, speaking of which, this girl is also voiced by Ganyu.
Lord Barbados, please see to it that Godwin gets home soon and safe.
Yep. Well, that was a fun little detour. Now I'm going to go collect some Animalculus. I got an achievement for something that I didn't even know existed. Blow seeds off a dandelion using Animo. Oh, cool. Oh, and funny enough, these breakable rocks are just... yeah.
Leave it all to me.
Okay, yeah, I see. It's an ambush. Yeah, that's cool. Two primogems.
I'll keep this close.
I can't wait until I get to the other regions. More primogems. Okay, after slapping on some random artifacts on my traveler, he is amazing. 7% crit rate. Okay, for some reason, I thought this guy looked like a Fatui Geo agent at first from far away. Hello, Sharp. What do you want? Oh, jeez, man. What are you doing? Master Goth pays me to protect his young esquire. His young esquire pays me to keep this a secret from his old man. To get paid double, I just have to stay put and keep my mouth shut. Yeah, please continue doing that. Oh, cool. 5 Cecilia. You know what? Just for that, you get a Baron Bunny before I leave. Oh, okay. So he was talking about these two people. I very much would like to push them off, but unfortunately I can't do that. And they just disappeared right in front of me. Anyway, my main goal was to get this chest right here behind this rock near the start of the game. All this effort for 5 primogems.
This close.
It's worth it. Okay, next I'm going to go get the Dawn Winery statue because it looks really wrong when Mondstadt map is closed off. And with a stamina bar as small as my brain, that's probably going to take a while.
Is this an answer from this world?
Walking down this area is actually quite nice. I haven't been here in a while.
This statue of the Seven seems to be affected by a monster nearby. Defeating that monster might remove this strange wind current seal thingy around the statue of the Seven.
My amber is not going to do anything against that, so that's probably going to take maybe 20 minutes. Well, that's okay. This is probably going to take a while.
As a dutiful maid would.
People say the Thunder manifestation is annoying. What about this thing? This is basically the Thunder manifestation, but Animo version.
Nice and spicy.
You know, I just noticed, what if you're a new player and you just wanted to get to a statue to heal, only to encounter this thing and then you just get killed by it? That's actually kind of evil. The world opens itself before those with noble hearts. Oh, well, my heart is not noble. It's evil. Dawn Winery. Oh yeah, and after playing Wind Trace on this map for so long, I remembered that the best way to get up on the roof is through the front. Except for crystal flies and quests, there's really no reason to go to Dawn Winery, unless you really like the place like me. I think the music is quite nice. Okay, I think once I collect this luxurious chest, I'll be able to do the beginner wish.
Is this an answer from this world?
Oh wow, 10 primogems off. Okay, I'll probably just go back to Mondstadt and collect that chest on top of the cathedral. Okay, it looks like being lazy doesn't pay off all the time because I don't have this unlocked. I now have to walk all the way up in Mondstadt again. But first, I'm going to get this waypoint, and also I probably should not have jumped while climbing so often. I kind of forgot I don't have a big stamina bar. Oh, right. There's also a chest here. I almost forgot about that.
A reward on the road.
Okay, so I have enough primogems to do the beginner wish again. If I don't get a 5-star, lament. And the game gives me another Pyro Archon copy. Ah. Well, you gotta take what you can get, especially as a free-to-play. Okay, that wraps up this episode. Thanks for watching.